This is a short video on recognizing Hebrew vowels and knowing their pronunciation. Now, we have E-type vowels, and you'll notice how I've drawn this. I'm using the letter bet, and if I draw a line underneath the letter, if you see dots, clustered dots, and it's important, to note that they have to be clustered. Clustered dots in pairs or triangles are all E vowels. We have tsera, segol, and chatef segol, the compound schwa. Okay? Anything under the letter that is a clustering of dots is an E-type vowel. Anything under the letter with a single dot is an I-type vowel. And one of them is going to be alone, the chirek, and the pronunciation E as in machine, and chirek yod, also that long E sound. When you have single dots under letters, it's an I-type vowel. There are two U-type vowels, and one of them is an exception to our clustering dot rule. A cluster of dots in a diagonal under a letter is a U-type vowel. It's the kibbutz, the U sound. This letter, a vav with a dot in it, is a long U sound, shorek. So single dots in a diagonal line under the letters is a U vowel. And vav with a dot is nearly always the long vowel, the long U vowel. Now, I put nearly always there because when we get to the different kind of dagesh, the doubling dagesh, there will be some words that have a middle consonant, vav, and that consonant will be doubled, and it won't be a vowel, it'll be a consonant letter. There aren't very many of those, and so if you know your vocabulary, you'll be able to spot them immediately. But other than a handful of those words, everywhere you see this, it's going to be a long U vowel. Long O are dots above the letter. One will be alone, the cholam, and the other will be partnered with a vav, the cholam vav. Same pronunciation, long O. But just remember, single dots over letters is a long O vowel. Exclusively A-type vowels. Now here, if we draw our line again, a single dash under the letters is an A vowel. We have patach, and we have the chatef patach, the compound shva. So single dash in each case under the letters, that's an A-type vowel. We have other A-type vowels, and they have partners or twins with other O-type vowels. This is really the only case of real ambiguity when it comes to the vowels. If we draw our line again, right here, look at the yellow line first. If you see a capital T under the letter, it could either be the Kometz A vowel or the Kometz Chatuf, which is a short O vowel. Could be either one. It's going to depend on whether you have an open or a closed syllable, and to some degree accenting. But Furtado in his grammar will alert you to this fact, and I will alert you as well when it's important. It's rarely important, but just realize that when you get this capital T looking thing under a letter, it could be the Kometz. 9 times out of 10, even greater than that, it's going to be Kometz, but it could be the Kometz Chatuf. Now over to the right, when you have the capital T sign partnered with the shva, when you have another compound shva, you have the chatef comets, that is a short O sound. There's no ambiguity with that one. And that's the video on the vowels.